Hey, 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 welcome to Heggs Radio. I'd like to introduce y'all to some people that y'all need to know. T Flashy.
And the Shinkashay.
Oh, okay, these are, content creators, YouTubers, just people you need to know.
Definitely need to know them.
So today we're going to ask you some questions. Today we're going to put the people in the mind space, because a whole bunch of people have been wanting to know what it takes to get what y'all going and where y'all at.
Absolutely.
So
first and foremost, we want to ask you guys how you guys are doing today, though.
Oh, we're doing real good.
Yeah. How's the day been?
It's been good so far. It's a beautiful day out today.
Good. Glad to hear that. Yeah. So first, we're gonna ask you guys some questions. Like, how you started getting into content creator. Like, how did that originate for you guys?
See, it's kind of crazy because we was just out at Best Buy one day, and I started recording a video, and Facebook said upload it as a reel, and that's what I did. And it was just me and my family out at Best Buy getting into her car, which is a Porsche. And was you about to say something?
Yeah, we was just doing like a daily task, and we was like, hey, we might as well record this. We know people like our cars and stuff and want to see us.
Okay, so this basically started like you guys posting about the vehicles and stuff like that.
And that video went viral on Facebook, and Facebook reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to get paid for content.
Okay, so they asked them to monetize that.
Ooh. I know when y'all heard that call from Facebook, you was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
You said, ting, ding.
Oh yeah, everybody wants some money. Just to see us doing our daily tasks, get some easy money.
I mean,
yeah.
Who wouldn't want to do that? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you get to like just relax and like do what you do daily, and people want to watch it. That's actually pretty cool, though.
Oh, that's real cool. And so, when did you start really seeing some money?
Probably. Well, the first couple of months we was just happy with what we got, but then we got serious about it probably in April of 2022.
Okay.
And that's when we really started seeing videos get like 4 million, 10 million, and now we have one that's almost at 17 million.
Oh, wow.
And that's views.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, how many subscribers do y'all have?
On YouTube we have 53,000 now, and on Facebook, on my Facebook, it's 142,000.
And I have my own Facebook page. Shamara Mavens is the name on Facebook, and I got 37,000. But I just started my page like 2 months ago.
Wow.
2
months.
2 months.
No time at all, man.
Let me do a dance on that.
Yeah, I really wasn't into it at first, but then he's like, hey, it'll be another stream of income, so we're going to get your Facebook page going too, because my page, I ain't really had nothing on there. I wasn't into social media like that.
Yeah.
But then he's like, hey, we're going to get yours going. And that's what it did in 2 months.
That's what's up.
Man, so anybody out there, I hope y'all be inspired to do your thing. Because, see, God has already created with you the talent. So all you have to do, you're doing it anyway.
Yeah,
True.
you're recording, if you're putting videos on Snapchat, on your story or anything, what I want to tell everybody to do is turn on professional mode on Facebook, on Instagram or whatever, even YouTube, like get on YouTube, upload that video as a short. You just never know what'll happen.
Yeah, I think when we do professional mode, because I mean I do content creating too. Like you get invited to. It's like an invite they give you after you post like some videos or so. I think you got to post like maybe 3 to 4 videos or something like that. Then they invite you over to the professional mode. Definitely take advantage of the professional mode.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourselves. Tell me a little bit about that. Tell me about you. What makes you click, tick, and talk?
So we we met each other. I was 15 and you was 19. We both was working at Lincoln Manor in the Dice area. So we've been together for a while, and then we just clicked.
Yeah, it went from there. Like we clicked there in Lincoln. That was Lincoln Manor. Yeah, we clicked there, and it went from there. Her parents didn't really approve of the age difference at first, but then they got into it.
Yeah, it's a 4 difference, 4 years. But we both come from the same type of background. Both our parents are still together and married. We both come from Pentecostal households.
Yeah, so I mean, after a while, they got used to it and just left us alone, and we ended up getting married at a young age, and we've been together ever since then. We like to travel.
Yeah, we've been married for 17 years now, together for 19.
That's crazy.
See, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
No, because you don't hear about like old school like love like that. You know what I mean? That
No.
starts at a young age and then they like prosper over time. It's like these times and days, people like it's the on to the next. You know, especially because of social media out there, so many different people out there.
Yeah.
You know, people want to remain single. Nobody's really trying to really get involved with anybody on a serious level these days. So like to hear a couple who's been together since for that many years at a young age, it's actually pretty cool to hear.
Oh yeah, because they had to go through the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, we done been through a lot, but we made it. We still together.
So let me ask you this: does social media have an impact regarding your relationship, though? Like, has it had any impact in regards to like, are you guys
Positive
closer? Are you guys sometimes like have disagreements based on it, or how does that enter the situation?
I mean, positive or negatively,
Well, we just look at social media as that's just a different world. We don't even allow social media into our relationship, no matter what people post or say about us.
Yeah, we know we just here to entertain people. We don't let them come in our relationship. Like most people, we just block out their comments and just keep it moving.
That's what's up. What about the closer? If you guys got closer through it, like so, say for instance, like you say, hey, I want to do a video, basically, right? And like she's getting and doing a video with you, and then you guys come up with these ideas together. Because like a lot of couples, when they're together, a lot of times we're looking for something to spice up our relationship, to make our relationship a little bit more not boring, not just like the same day-to-day things and stuff like that. So does social media also bring you closer when you guys are creating content?
Yeah, it has, because we do a lot of role playing and it's fun.
Yeah, because a lot of the followers and subscribers on YouTube, they be saying, that role playing, we know what y'all got going on.
They know.
They be rubbing their hands together.
Hello, nurse.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
But
So-
that's nice, though. That's nice, and I think that anytime that in a relationship you can communicate all in the same direction, is a good positive thing.
Yeah.
So, what do the kids think? How many do you have kids?
Yeah, we got 2 kids, 2 girls, one 14 and one is 16. One records for us, the 14-year-old. She do most of the recording when it's both of us in the video. The 16-year-old, she kind of falls back. She try to run anytime we doing a video. She says she don't want no parts of this. But she'll record herself all day and put it on TikTok.
I think it's because kids, they still get embarrassed about their parents no matter what.
Yeah.
You know how we were younger and we get embarrassed about our parents, and now that we are older and we're getting older, basically, it's like you see your kids looking at you the same way you looked at your parents. Like, why are you dancing on that song?
Yeah.
You know you can't move. But do y'all like? Do they honor you? Do they look up to you? Do they think what you're doing is a good thing?
Well, yeah, especially my 14-year-old. She's like very sociable and likes people. So a lot of kids at her school come up to her and talk about our YouTube channel and our cars and stuff, and it makes her happy. She really enjoys the attention.
Yeah.
And the 16-year-old, she kind of shy. She don't like people. She timid. She an introvert, so she don't like all the attention. She don't even like her daddy to come up to her school. He has a 79 Malibu, and she don't like the attention. She said, "Don't come pick me up in that car because everybody gonna be looking, and I don't want all that attention." But the 14-year-old, she loves the attention, so she likes us doing what we doing now.
I remember when I was younger, I used to let my mom have her drop me off like four blocks down the road. It'd be cold out there with a coat and a hat on. I'm like, want to walk to school. You ain't gonna never know what we drive.
Man, so do you find yourself talking more to your kids because of what you're doing now?
Well, yeah, we always talk to them anyway. We
Yeah.
be on them about everything. So, yeah, we talk to them about it, but we don't want them to think that it's something that they should. If they don't want to do it, we're not going to force them to do it.
But we trying to teach them too, okay? Y'all on social media, y'all might as well make it a part of y'all income. It's easy money. If y'all gonna be on there doing stuff, you might as well get paid to do it. So it's part of income, part of life if you want to do it.
Yeah. Do you guys also talk to them about like the safety in regards to like, you know, being on social media, putting certain things, posting certain things, you know? I just wondered if that was like ever a conversation that you guys have.
Yeah, I've had all kinds of conversations with them about that, and not just about that, but just about strangers that'll come up to them, and just we living in a day where people just different. Like, it's not like it used to be back in the early 2000s or 90s or none of that. Like, people, so that anybody will approach you now. So.
Yeah, I can understand that because, like, you know, with kids, you gotta like make sure that like people aren't seeing certain things that they post, or you know, knowing things. Like sometimes kids are naive to see like exactly what they're posting, how it can affect, you know, your day-to-day life. You know, even like posting like, "Hey, I'm going out of town," gives opportunities for people to like rob your house or something like that because of the fact is that you're posting things like that.
Yeah, that's one thing we've never did is like posting on social media, like what the things we doing. Well, we do, but
it's more like shopping trips, things like that. Not like necessarily.
Just like we take vacations, we want the world to see what we're doing and how you can enjoy life. Like people always complain about Decatur being small, so boring, but at the same time, the cost of living is cheap, so you're able to travel and do things, live good, have a nice car, have a nice house. So you might as well take advantage of Decatur while you're here and live good. So that's why we try to show what we do, because people always asking us about trips and stuff and where to go, because we travel a lot. Yeah. We just want to enjoy life, and that's another thing that keeps us together is traveling and enjoying each other.
Okay, I know you guys talked about like how long, like Shake, like how long you've been doing your show, but I haven't actually talked about how long you guys been doing this all together. Like how long ago did this start?
I started my YouTube like 2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, and that's a good following for 2 years though.
Man, that's fact.
Yeah, like not a lot of people can get that in a 2 year span.
Yeah.
Like,
you can if you put work towards it and you start making your mind. Because I know anything that you do, it takes a dedication to doing it.
Yes.
And so, how much dedication of time has it took for y'all to get to this point?
Well, the videos really don't take that much time. It's just like to get them like believable or like perfect. Well, you can't get nothing perfect, but just to get them to where I'm doing I'm saying what I'm supposed to say the right way, and she's acting the right way she's supposed to.
Yeah, we done had to do many videos over and over again. Like at first he wanted to be perfect. He wanted me to say something a certain type of way, but I'm like, no, I want to freestyle. I want to do it my way. I don't want to keep doing it the way everybody else been doing it, because that's what we was doing at first. Like just doing videos that everybody's doing that was going viral, like on TikTok and stuff. We would just mimic their videos, and then I wanted to switch it up and switch up the verbiage and like the stuff we was doing, and then people was liking that more than the original videos, what everybody else was doing. So
the trend and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, see, when I make content too, like I like if I hear a sound effect that I see everybody doing the same exact thing on that sound effect, I make sure that whatever I'm doing is going to be different from what they were doing on that sound effect. It's just like you're taking something that's already made, but then you're trying to make it your own, basically. And that's what I like to do. I like to be original with a lot of stuff, you know. And I don't know if that's always a good thing or not, you know, because like you said, they were doing trending videos at first at one point in time. They was like, well, this is trending. Let's do some of these videos, gain some attention. But then they switched up and started making a lot more original content, right?
Yeah.
And that's what worked for us. And a lot of people like comment, like y'all see the shirts. A lot of people comment and they say that they be like, man, this is so original. The I Am Your Wife food. They love those videos. Y'all check those out.
You guys can't see it right now, but they're dressed kind of alike right now. They got like similar color t-shirts on. Maybe it says the same thing on. I can't see them from here. You got like same jackets and stuff like that. Is this something you guys do like quite often?
Yeah, we've been doing actually since we was in high school. We've always matched.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoes too?
Yep.
Yep.
Shoes, everything.
Now we got a lot of people that's couples. They see us and now they trying to mimic us and match a lot as well.
That means that you're getting a lot of support. So how do you feel the love from everybody?
Yeah, like every time we go somewhere, it'd be like somebody always coming up to me like, oh, we seen your video, we seen this video, we seen y'all, like, and it's like just surprising me. Like I'd be so blown away, especially in Little Decatur. I'm like, it's just everywhere I go, somebody brings up one of our videos, and I just be so happy about the love and support that we getting.
Yeah. Did anybody ever try to like send you guys anything or give you guys any gifts as of anything like that?
No, not yet. We got to get a P.O. box though, because there's a lot of people be asking about sending us stuff, and then they want me to make these shirts, so that's gonna happen.
Okay. So you got like clothing and stuff coming out pretty soon then.
Yeah, we gonna try to push these shirts. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what the shirt say. I didn't get to see what the shirt say.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
his says my wife is not here, and mine says I am your wife food.
I like that.
I love it. I love it. Yes. So, do every week there is a different frame of mind that you go into the week thinking about some type of video that you're going to create, or?
Well, Tony's really the mastermind to all the videos, so he comes up with what we're gonna do. He tells me the script, and I just go from there.
Yeah, I'll have so many ideas in my head. I come up with different scripts a lot because a lot of people will get on there saying, oh, this is getting old and this and that, which I don't care about that. I'm going to still keep pushing it. I don't care. You watching it, you comment. What they don't realize is any engagement, y'all, I'm getting paid. Like, y'all comments and all, like, keep on commenting. Like, your hate or your love, it's going to make our videos grow. So it don't matter.
Or like we just be like yesterday we was with my mom and we just like a little general conversation and Tony was like, oh, I'm gonna make that as a reel. So like just stuff we be doing in general with other people, just hanging out and he be like, oh, that'd be a good video idea. So he comes up with ideas like that from other people as well, like stuff when we just be doing stuff around family.
Yeah. So how many videos do you have total?
Oh my goodness. It's probably like 270 on Facebook.
Okay.
For sure, but that's how many I have total. About 270, maybe 300. I'm not for sure because I have a lot saved in my phone that I haven't even. Then see, that's the crazy thing. Like, I was doing it all on Facebook to seeing one of my guys at a car show in Indianapolis a few months ago, and he was like, "Man, what you doing on Facebook, you can do on YouTube."
Gotcha.
So I started posting them as shorts on YouTube, and they all exploded on there too.
Yeah, it looks like that. I mean, I looked at the YouTube earlier today, and the YouTube was like it was doing really big numbers. I didn't even know they were on Facebook until earlier today. I mean, a little earlier today. So like that's cool that they were already on Facebook doing as big as they were, and now on YouTube it's showing progress as well, and like huge progress as well. You know.
You know that. So have you had anybody come up to you and ask you, say, hey, man, tell me how to do this, bro?
Yeah, and see, like me, I work in Chicago, so a lot of people I work with come up to me every day like, man, you famous. I'm like, no, I ain't famous. I was like, I'm not famous. They was like, man, show me the ropes. I was like, man, what I try to tell everybody that asks me that, I'm like, your first 3 seconds is critical of every video. Okay. That's how you pull your people in. Your first 3 seconds, you want to do something there that's going to make them continue to watch.
Gotcha.
Make them want to share it.
That makes sense. I mean, because, like, you know, people in general, we all have, on some level, ADHD, I feel like. Like, we look at something, if it doesn't catch us within the first, like, you know, like you said, 3 seconds or so, it's like, okay, what on to the next? What's going on next, you know? They used to have I was telling Greg about some videos I was watching, and, like, they would have, like, an end result, but it would take, like, 10, 20 minutes to get to the end result. And I was like, it would annoy the hell out of me, because I'm sitting there watching. They have the caption on there to say, "Hey, watch this girl's shirt get turned into a dress" or something like that. And I'm like, you know, just something like, just some sort of like weird or interesting, like, you know, title, and then you'll sit there and be watching it, and it'll be taking forever to get to the point, and you're like, okay, I gotta stop watching these. And then at some point you realize that they're doing this to get more watch time. You know, they want to get people engaged and watching these videos as long as they can possible to get paid for that watch time. And I just, like, at that point, you just stop following them, because you're like, okay, I don't want to keep watching these videos that take this long to get there, you know, or you start skipping past as much as you can, if you can, to get to where you want to get to.
Oh yeah, I think I never follow those people. It's a no-go.
Yeah, that's
I'd be like saying, you tricked me, bro.
That's the biggest YouTubers. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They get people, they pull them in that way, and then you watch, because I did that too. I sit there and watch, and I'm like, is this going to happen or what? And then it never happens.
Yeah. Has anybody taken, like, something that you guys, like, you know how trending videos go, like, you took somebody else's video and recreated? Has anybody taken any of your guys' stuff yet?
Yes, every day we get somebody inboxing us, like, showing us a video that somebody took. They'll take our name off the video, put their name on it, and then post it on their page, and they getting paid for it and getting the views and stuff. Like, they came up with the content every day.
I wonder if that's even legal. I don't think
Is that legal?
I don't think it is. I think what they got. Well, I think it's legal in regards to if you don't have anything like you don't have a lawyer that's copywritten your stuff. I think it's legal for that reason. But, like, you could, if you did have, like, an attorney or something like that on file, and you got your stuff, like, documented or whatever as I don't know, copywritten or something like that, you could then sue people or demand for them to take the video down.
Now, those videos that they post, is your picture still out there? Is your face?
Our faces, everything is on it. They steal the whole. I'll show you after this.
Yeah, they steal the video, like the whole video, but they'll just put their name on it. Like for the audio and stuff, it'll show their name, and then they're like entertainment or whatever they want to post on it.
Yep, they put their whole logo on it, like they create.
It'd be on like all different social medias. TikTok, like we don't even post on TikTok. They be like, "Oh, we seen your video on TikTok." I'm like, "We don't have a TikTok."
Have you guys ever tried to report anybody who like you know, because like a lot of these social media platforms have like something that you can report and say, hey, you know, this is bad content, or this is whatever the case may be, or copy, or whatever the case may be. Have you guys reported anybody before?
Yeah, I've tried to report all of the people that I see stealing our content, but it's still up.
Oh, wow.
Like, I tell them, I'm like, this is me and my wife. This is not these people that's in the video. Like, so that's why.
What advantage is it for the social media platform to allow that continuously and not being their content? I mean, I think the advantage of that situation, period, is that you'll get people still drawn into the platform. The platform is the platform. The platform. You know, it doesn't matter. On some level, it doesn't matter if things are good or bad at the same time. It's how many people go to the platform. You know, and sometimes like these different platforms, they don't really care about, like, you know, I'm not going to say they don't have any concern about certain things, but at the same time, as long as they're drawing people in, like they said, good news or bad news, people are still watching, you know, people are still paying attention. I wonder if those people are getting paid for it, though.
Yeah,
I can believe it.
It's some that, like, a guy last week stole a video, and one of my friends sent it to me, and I commented on there. And see, this is what I don't like. When I see that they stole the video, they try to tag me after. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And most of them stealing it on Instagram. That's where I haven't really grew our content on Instagram yet. I'm just now starting to, because that's where they stealing the videos at the most. And posting them on there, because we post them on Facebook and YouTube and now TikTok and Instagram. But at first we wasn't posting on Instagram, so a lot of people were stealing our best videos and putting them on their Instagram, and they already have 100,000 followers or whatever.
And what be the crazy part? They'll be done posted so many videos, but our video is what get the most views out of all the videos they done posted. Our video get like 1 million or so many thousand views on their page. When the videos that they done posted, like that they done made of themselves, they only get like maybe a couple hundred views.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's why they stealing our videos.
And you know that, they said, what is more powerful than knowledge? Einstein said a quote. He said it's ideas. And that's what people are doing. They're stealing your ideas.
Yep.
Because they understand how powerful it is by the numbers it's growing.
Yeah. When an idea comes, like you get an idea in mind and you say for instance you wait to post something on the idea,
Mm-hmm.
like not even like a few days later you go back on there, somebody has a post that's similar to what you're thinking, because like 9 times out of 10 people are thinking the same thing you're thinking.
Yeah.
You just don't realize that people have that thought already. And maybe you could have these people stealing your stuff because they felt like, man, this was something I would have did. This person did it, so I'm just gonna like post it on mine. Which is not. I'm not saying that it's fair enough to do something like that, but I understand the idea of like, hey, I had an idea and somebody did it and they did it well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you can, go through that process of thinking that what a person would do or had thought before, but most of the people are afraid of even jumping out on YouTube, and you don't have to really do anything but film and post.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? I mean, how many people have came up to you and just afraid to jump off the porch?
Well, it's a lot. It's actually a lot. Probably at least 50 people done came up to me, but they be like, they be like, I want to do it. And then, like, one of the guys I work with, he was like, I want to do it. I want to get my wife into it. I'm trying to get her to do this certain video. He was like, how did you get your wife to get into it? And I was like, man, show her them dollar signs.
Yeah, women like that, though.
Hey, and I be spending all the money too. Ain't no limit. He be like, get whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. But a lot of people would rather work a job, not understanding that when you promote something, you promote it for free most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got a restaurant you like, you say, man, go on down there to JB's Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a commercial itself.
Mm-hmm.
You promoting somebody's business. So why you don't even promote yourself if it's something you automatically is doing?
Yeah, I think people are just afraid. It's just one thing to have the people in your neighborhood judge you or look at you a certain way, but when you post something online, it's going all over the world. At the end of the day, now the world's judging you.
That's cool.
Not the few people in your neighborhood that you know. You can move out of a neighborhood, you can get out of town, you can go to a different city, but you can't leave the world. The world, if you leave the world, the only way you leave in the world is death. So nobody's trying to go out there and kill themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. You wager in a lot when you're putting stuff out there. You make yourself nervous. You get nervous to put stuff out there because you don't know what the response is going to be. And not everybody can take criticism the same. They say they shut off their comments sometimes to avoid some of the critics and stuff they're saying. You know what I mean? So they ignore them. But not everybody has that same power. Some people, when something is said, they almost feel it's like bullying. Something is said, somebody feels like, hey, I got to say something back, or I have to try to fight back on this or whatever. And they want to see what the people are saying. Because on the inside, sometimes you feel a little bit of what they're saying too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think people always try to judge somebody else to make themselves feel encouraged. Say, hey man, I support you, man. I love what you're doing. And other people are going to criticize you to feel that they worth something. That's solid.
Yeah.
They feel like my opinion really matters because I posted this and people are speaking negatively about you. You just say,
yeah. Some people just like to bully. That's just what it is. You think as an adult you grow out of bullying, but sometimes people from the young age to the adult age bully, and sometimes the people who were bullied becomes the bully. Yeah, that happens. It's just the fact is you've been when something happened to you, like they say anything happens to you in life, basically, you know, somebody did something to you that was really bad when you were younger, and now you have that with you everywhere you go, and then you implement that same hurt on other people because you were hurt that way.
So, explain, kind of walk me through
The process.
the process.
Like, how does a day start? Like, you guys say you wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, eat some food or something like that. How do you guys get going when you say we about to start a video?
Like the crazy thing is sometimes we don't even think about starting a video or none of that, but like we'll be somewhere and I'll be like, hey, we could do this video real quick. And I always have ideas like I was saying through earlier, like through the week I come up with so many ideas, and on the weekend is when we do most of our recording.
Are the scripts written out, or you guys are like, you just like come off it at the top of the head and then you say, hey, this is what I want you to say after this, or?
I come up with the script off the top of my head,
Okay.
and I tell her what I would want her to say. Because I had a guy ask me that last week in the comments on one of the videos. He was like, it sounds like y'all reading off a piece of paper. Do you write this stuff down and then say it? I'm like, no, bro.
This is the way he said it.
Yeah, nah, he
Sound like
just, he
a
just come
paper.
up with it, and he like, hey, say this, and then just freestyle, say what you want to say, and
Yeah.
that's how we do our videos.
Okay.
They just it's just the creativity. That's the gene, baby.
Yeah.
That's the gene.
Yeah, there's like one time I was at Texas Roadhouse, and I like free stuff, so y'all know they got them peanuts in the bag. So I put it in my purse, and he's like, oh, we're going to make that a video. And they went crazy over that video. They liked it. It's like, yeah, my wife be doing the same thing.
Yeah. That's another thing. They love seeing couples, especially black couples, because like we were saying earlier, social media affects a lot of couples, and a lot of people break up. Like you see a lot of people be like, oh, summer coming, I can't have no man or no woman. So, I mean, we don't let that stuff affect us, but a lot of people love to see a black couple that made it this long.
Man, that is great.
Mhm.
You know, because in the world with so much stress, everybody's stressing about really finance.
Yeah.
And this created an avenue to alleviate stress
Yeah.
so that you don't have to work as hard. You can live.
Yeah, they say money don't make you happy, but it do make your life more comfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely. And then when you work hard at something and through time, it will do what it needs to do. It depends on how dedicated you are to continue. Because I know in the beginning, you didn't really feel it.
No.
Yeah, like he was doing his YouTube. He was basically just doing stuff over his cars. And I wasn't into it at all at first. I'm just like, you and this YouTube, always recording videos. And then started, like you said, start seeing the income. And I'm like, okay, I understand now. I see where all the time and all the thoughts is coming from and what it came to.
Yeah, it was like in the beginning, I was like begging people, hey, share my video. I'm walking up to people saying, hey, subscribe to my YouTube, this and that.
Yeah, he ended up getting some stickers for the car, put
Yeah.
his YouTube name on all our cars on the windows.
So that's a smart
And people
idea.
was seeing them too, and they was following. They would ask me all at work, like, who YouTube channel is that? I'm like, that's my husband's. And they would go follow because they see the sticker on the car.
See, people don't know. Like sometimes, like those small things like that, they do a lot. Like people don't like. You think like the old school ways of going out and putting flyers out and sending like going to people's house, knocking door to door or something like that. People don't think that stuff still works. It still works to this day.
They do.
So, after how many followers did you, and maybe that's the wrong question. The question is, when did you recognize how many subscribers that you had before it took off and bloomed?
This what's crazy is YouTube really just took off, like in the last couple of months. This is what's so crazy. I could show you a post on my Facebook just in October like 27th. I was happy to have 500 subscribers on YouTube. Look at how many we have now. It's 53,000. So
That's crazy. At what level do you see I guess when you seen a number that you were like, okay, we're getting paid now. Like, at what level of subscribers, I would say, that you seen like, hey, now we're actually making money. Like, because I know like when you first get your first, 1,000, 2,000 followers or something like that, you probably didn't see a lot of money or anything like that. At what level did you say, okay, now this is where it's at. We need to keep this going.
Probably when I hit 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that was a probably good number, like a 10,000, because a lot of platforms say hit 10,000, and then before they open up a lot of things to you, basically. Do they so does like Facebook and YouTube stuff like that? Do they open up more like avenues for you to get paid or views or something like that? Like put you out more because you hit a certain number or something like that?
Yeah. Facebook got it to where like every month I have to create at least 25 videos, and I at least do 15 though, because with the 15, you like if you create, I'm gonna talk about the money a little bit.
Okay.
If you create, 5 and get 500 views, they give you $20, and then 10 and get 500 views, they give you $100, and create 15 and get 10,000 views, they give you $1,000.
Well,
so basically, the more videos you create, is the bigger the number's gonna be.
Yeah, but see, excuse me, I'm grandfathered under the old, like last year Facebook when they first started paying people,
Yeah.
so I'm under a different level of money.
Payout.
Like I can make more than almost anybody that's just now getting monetized.
I figure that too.
So that what I just told you about, that's the extra bonuses, but
nowadays is what?
for every 1,000 views, you still get. I'm trying to think of the number. I think it's like 40 cents every thousand views, if I'm correct. I believe that's what it is.
I know they changed it. I knew they had to change it because, like, I've seen people who have a lot of subscribers, but not as much as some other people have, and the type of money that they say they're making in regards to the people who are making money now. I figured that the number was lower about how they make, because they have a lot more people trying to do it now. The market is getting flooded with more people trying to do it. So then instead of them paying this big number that they were paying before when they didn't have all that, they're like lowering it down to a different level, because they're like, every day you got somebody new who's coming out with some videos who wants to post something and be funny, Did you guys do like a lot of editing software when you were doing like these videos, or were you just like straight like record, I like it, I don't like it, post it or not?
We'll record, and then the parts I don't like, I edit out.
Yeah. And then like regarding like equipment, do you have any sort of special equipment you're using, or you guys are using your phone? How's that working?
Phone.
Your phone?
That's it. Yeah.
People think that you have to get the most expensive equipment out there to get this type of following and these type of subscribers. They don't have the mindset to understand, like, you can do it just off your phone. Like, you guys are proving that you guys can do it just straight from your phone.
But he started when,
a different time. Yeah.
Do you use any other things like Patreon, stuff like that, other platforms?
Let's do this. What platforms are you guys on, and what can people find you guys at?
Yes.
Okay, so my Facebook is T Flashy Parker. Her Facebook is Shamar Mavens, and Instagram is the same, T Flashy Parker. Her Instagram is S Mavens, and the YouTube channel is T Flashy and Shamar.
And then regarding like where you guys like, what's the end game for you, or is there any end game? Like what do you want to, from this, what do you want to branch off and have? Do you want to like be on TV? Do you want to like get like, like be have a clothing line? I know you guys talked about like having some type of clothes out and stuff like that, and selling, because people have been asking you about them, the shirts and stuff like that. What do you think the end game is regarding like what you really want to have?
I don't think it's no end. We just want to keep going. We're going to keep going. We trying to get to that million. We trying to get to where we don't have to work.
So if somebody gives you like some scripts and say, hey, we want to put you in a movie, and you open to do movies.
You already know. We signing that contract as long as it's right. As long as it's right, we're going to sign that contract.
Sign that
contract.
Yeah. For
real. Now, how many more subscribers do you think you need to get to not work again?
Well, really, I'm gonna tell you right now, really just with what Facebook is doing, and then we have like other investments, and we both work. Then YouTube, I'm about to get monetized on there. Like I said, that really just took off when I started posting the shorts on there. So this month I'll get monetized on YouTube, and we'll see how much that's gonna be. And from what I'm seeing, it's gonna be 4 ways I'm gonna get paid off of YouTube. So,
I mean, I noticed there's no end game. What do you see where you can get to the point where you say, man, I need to go full force?
What you think?
You the mastermind, all this. I don't know.
He said, you the master.
I just play my role. You know about all that. I don't know.
Well, I feel like we going full force now. Like we going all in on most of these videos. But now, since we got the shorts going on YouTube, like I said, we want to get every platform going. Like once we get Instagram going and TikTok going, it might be over with. Like we probably won't be working no more.
What kind of things that, like, since having the platform that like it allow you to purchase, like what kind of things, like big things that you feel like, hey, have you not been doing this, you wouldn't be able to like get these things as quick as you did?
Let's see. We are. See, and then that's the crazy thing. Like we already
had a lot of things.
Yeah, because we both work good paying jobs, and we got 3 rental properties, so we had other income as well on top of working.
So this is just a huge bonus for us.
On top of what you already had basically going on. That's cool.
So it really helps us with a lot of, like, if we want to do something extra, like traveling, it helps us with traveling. Like
for sure.
We'll look at that like, okay, we get to use that as traveling money. Or
yeah, because like we just took the girls to Branson, Missouri for Christmas, and we took them on shopping spree, and they got to pick up basically buy anything they wanted. And then my husband checked out like, oh, I didn't realize we spent that much money. Like, it go fast. They just pick it up, whatever, here. He just swiping the card, not even paying attention what it's all adding up to. And then he checked the calendar, oh, I didn't realize we spent that much money.
But see, the good thing is you can spend that much and you can still have the money that you already had.
That's the great thing about it, is residual.
Yeah, so you guys were like entrepreneurs before you were even doing the platforms.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You had that spirit, you know. The entrepreneur spirit is not an easy spirit to kindle.
Has it ever been a time you thought about like just quitting before? Like, was there a point where you were like, man, this ain't working out. I'm not really seeing what I want to see. I just really want to like be done. But like, if that did happen, then what pushed you forward to make you like start like saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and keep going with this?
I'm going to be honest with you. Last February on Facebook, I think we only had like 7,000 views or 7,000 views. And I'm looking at it like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all the maximum, well, I'll tell y'all that off camera. The maximum amount is crazy what Facebook pays you though. But, well, me anyway, since I'm grandfathered in under the old one. She's mad about what they offering her right now. But anyway, no, I was mad. I was really mad because I only had 7,200 views or something like that. And that was really when I was trying to do a lot of the videos by myself.
Gotcha.
And posting a lot of stuff like with other people's audio and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, this was a bad month. Like, and then I'm like, man, I'm just say forget it and don't do nothing. That next month we went crazy. I think we might have posted like 50 videos that next month.
Whoa.
And that next month I ended up with 150,000 views in March, and then in April ended up with like 350,000 or something. Then in April is when we seen our, like I said, the first like 2 million views.
See, that's what it means. Happy wife, happy life. That's what they meant.
Yeah.
That's where the money come in.
I sure like, well, we're gonna make some more videos.
She started saying, you got some videos you want to make after that. So then after that, we started really seeing like crazy view. Like every month since then, I've been at least 5 million or more. Like we had 2 months with over 16 million.
That's bananas.
Yeah,
So you say under the old and under the new YouTubes. That means if you started a YouTube channel way back, or you still under
well,
that?
that was about Facebook. I'm still this month. I'm gonna figure out how much YouTube pay. That was under the Facebook.
Yeah, because he was saying he didn't get he's not monetized under YouTube yet.
Yeah, it's
So he hasn't
about
got
to
that
happen
yet.
now.
It's coming.
Since we're at 18.5 million views on YouTube for this month.
Yeah, because then on YouTube too, a lot of people been telling us like they be watching movies and stuff on YouTube, and then ads will pop up, and it'll be our video as an ad that's just automatically popping up on YouTube while they watching the movie or
That's
something.
another way that they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay for the ads, for the shorts, and then if people wanna comment with a super thanks, so you get paid those 3 ways, and then the next thing is to get monetized the old way, like the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, and we getting close to that.
So why not Instagram? What happened there? Like, why do you guys hold out on Instagram?
Well, I just wasn't posting on there. It's my fault.
Okay.
Should have been posting on there.
I was just wondering because Instagram, when I look at an Instagram page, I see more views on Instagram more than anything. Like for most people, like any platform I've ever been on, I see the most views on Instagram. But I don't see a lot of people who say they've gotten paid off Instagram. Now Instagram does monetize. I do know that for a fact because I'm eligible to monetize on my Instagram right now. But like I haven't actually seen people say, "Hey, I'm making a lot from Instagram." But I do see the views are higher. Like from a video, I may only got 60 something likes on or whatever. I posted on Instagram and I got 300 or 1,000 likes on it. It's like crazy. So I was just wondering why you guys hadn't entered that realm yet. But you said you just haven't just thought about doing it yet until basically now.
Yeah, we've been posting them on both. Like Facebook give you the option to post when you post your reel to post on Facebook and Instagram, and now every time I post one, it go right to Instagram too. Yeah.
What about so when you're saying that the people who take your videos and stuff, I want to go back there for a second. The people who take your videos, you said some of them give you credit. They'll put your name. I know you don't get paid off them obviously, but you still get credit by your name being on there for some of those people. You said they tag you in some of them so people can view your videos. Do you think that helps you in any way on some level too, though?
Yeah, that helps. So when they do that, I don't I comment man, you really stole our content. Like, come on, seriously. And then they'd be like, oh man. Then they get on there. Then I see I'm tagged in the video. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so then you say, okay, we stole it first, but now we're gonna tag you in it. So
Which that's a good thing though, because that will bring
more people.
If it just bring 1 or 2 people, that's still bringing somebody our way. So that's good.
Yeah, because I mean, if people get to see it there, you tagged in it, chances are they're gonna go and click on some of your other videos, see what else kind of things you guys are doing.
Yeah.
What was the first video you guys did together? Was that the one that you guys were talking about in the store, or?
No. I'm trying to remember. You'll have to get your phone.
You have to look that one up.
I can't
remember the exact first one we did together.
And tell people.
Oh, the one I told you about.
Okay, the one
out
shopping.
at Best Buy.
Okay.
But that wasn't really ours together. The first one together was then her and my daughter. We was out to eat, and I put that audio on there well, I can't really say it.
Okay.
But I put that audio on there they eating it up. Y'all
Yeah.
get it.
Okay.
So, that was the first one we did together. Though.
Okay.
Then we just started doing multiple ones. So.
What do y'all recommend? What advice would you give to other people who thinking about doing this?
Well, first things first, like he was saying earlier, you want to post at least 3 to 5 videos, and then you want to, they're going to reach out, or you can just turn on professional mode, and then you want to apply to get paid. But also now they recommend that you get, because I just did it for her mom last night. She got everything, but you need 100,000 views too.
Yeah, I seen that recently too. Cause initially I had my videos up, and then basically what they did was they flagged me because I was using music from somebody. So like basically I don't know which video I had because I had multiple videos, like some of them that had music, like one had a Sierra song in there, then something had something else song in there. And like, so how I was told that it works is that initially the platform has permission to use that audio. And then what happens is that for whatever reason, at any point, if they lose any sort of like any privilege to use that audio, then what happens at that point, like the contract or whatever falls through, whatever the case may be, then anybody who's using that audio gets flagged automatically to say, okay.
And that's another thing, you can't use, like, if you make a video on Snapchat and use a filter and then try to post it on Facebook, you get flagged for that as well. You can't use filters from another platform.
Same as
I didn't know that.
TikTok,
Yeah,
too.
because they had
Don't-
flagged me before because I had posted some videos off
Yeah.
Snapchat on Facebook, and then they told me I couldn't do that.
Wow. See, I didn't know it was a
Yeah.
filter thing too.
Mhm.
Yeah, you don't
See,
want
that's
to
good to
post
know.
TikTok either.
I'm pretty
on
sure like people
Facebook.
don't. I'm pretty sure people don't know that, like when they're like posting their videos, like what the rules and stuff is regarding like filter. Because you think a filter, like okay, it's just like you can get a filter from a camera, you can get a filter from your phone.
Yeah.
You don't think like having a filter would like automatically eliminate you from being able to get paid on videos.
Yeah, Facebook be looking at all of that, especially when you're getting paid, because they'll be like, well, this video ain't earning no money. They'll tell me, like, they read, like, 1 month, the deposit was low, and I'm like, what's going on? Then they was like, yeah, you posted some content with somebody's copyrighted music on there, so that's when I went through and deleted every single video that had music on it.
That's crazy. I did the same thing. I had to go in there and delete I deleted at least a good 12 videos that had music on there because I was like, okay, I can't get paid off anything if I got this music on there or not. So I like deleted like some of my videos. It saddens you because it's a lot of stuff that you like and there's a lot of stuff that brings people to your page.
Yeah.
Regardless if like you get paid on that, I would rather them just say, hey, we're not gonna pay you for it, but we'll still let people see it so that way people can still come and see other stuff on my page. But the fact that I gotta take it all down, then it like eliminates all those people who would have like came and viewed other stuff because some of my best content was actually with me playing the music behind it or something like that, you know, using those little audio clips. It's some of my best content. You know, I'm not saying all my content is the best off that, but that did leave a lot of stuff that I was like, okay, I'm not really of a person who, even though I'm like doing this and doing the show and stuff like that, I'm on the radio, I'm not a person who actively likes to talk in a lot of my videos. I'm not like that. I'm not as social as people would think about the way I talk. So sometimes like the audio does the talking for me, you know what I mean? It helps out with things that I wouldn't say personally myself, you know?
Yeah.
So like it saddens when you got to take all that off because that's the stuff that could draw people into the page, you know?
Yeah.
But that's something that people need to be aware of, because
Yeah.
you know you're just gonna have to search a little bit harder to find the right music
Yeah.
that you can get paid off of. So why create a great content and just the music deletes all of that?
Yeah, it's sometimes it's just like the music itself or the content, the audio clip may say something that's funny that makes the video funny. Like a lot of things are reactions and expressions. So the expressions or reactions you're doing, the music says something and it brings something that people like enjoy. They like look at the video, hear what you're saying, but see your expression and it makes it that much more funny.
Yeah.
So a question: did you, Tony, feel that this was gonna blow up?
You know what? I felt it would, but I didn't think it'd do what it's doing
Doesn't now.
like this. I thought it would just blow up to where we'd just have a little bit of extra money and that's it. I didn't feel that it would take off like this, especially on 2 platforms.
Yeah, like in the beginning, we
3
was getting
actually.
like $200 and $300, and we was excited about that little extra $200 and $300 compared to now. Just like that was nothing
You just gave
compared
me
to now.
you just gave me $200.
Yeah, we
That's
was
an
happy
insult.
about that to begin with.
let me just chuck that in.
I slap your mama.
Put that in a coffee cup. You know?
Yeah, but
No.
what a lot of people don't realize is social media pays a lot and opens up a lot of things for you. Like, people ask you to like the ads and stuff, like she was saying earlier. That's a real big thing. Like, a lot of people.
Yeah, advertising dollars for
Mhm.
companies are
Yeah.
very important.
Well, you could see yourself like a video will play, and then after that video ends, the advertisement pop up, and you went to go like the video, and you end up liking the advertisement on
Yeah.
accident because you're trying to like the video.
Yeah, and you get.
I found myself doing that.
And you getting that person paid 2 ways.
That's
Is it crazy?
come on, man, stop doubting.
Yeah,
You better come for real.
yeah.
This is stuff is for real. And think about it. Just say, how hard do you really worked within this year to make all of that take place? Just on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say?
Like I would say, it really ain't work because we really just having fun while we doing it.
Yeah.
It's not work. It's fun.
It's really fun.
When do you
That's
find the
what
time?
A lot of people don't realize.
Yeah.
When do you find the time? Like, so basically you both work right now currently,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And so when do you find the time? Is it like, okay, well, we both off today, you guys playing your off days at the same time, or how does that work?
We both have weekends off, so we generally do it on a weekend, or like if we go out on a date or something, we'll just make it a
Record.
video. Yeah.
Okay. See, that's good to know.
Yeah, weekends.
You know, they
and
just
stuff.
working really and truly. They
Yeah, it
just- they
doesn't consume or take a lot of your time out of the day to make a video. It's very easy.
Yeah, because I was telling some of my family members, they be like, we ain't got the time for all of that. I'm thinking like, oh, you ain't got the time to make money? Like, really? You
Sitting
got the
around
time
your-
to go clock in?
Yeah, and you sitting on your phone scrolling through social
Yeah.
media watching other people's videos when your video could be on there, other people watching your videos.
Mhm.
Like you watching people's videos
Preach.
for hours, you could be
Mhm.
making a video.
Preach.
Yeah.
Amen.
Preach.
That's what they don't
You
get.
gotta preach on.
Mhm.
You see, that's what I'm saying about, and that's the same about podcasting and
Yeah.
anything else that you do.
Mhm.
You take the time to master whatever you mastered. You know, you had a whole year under your belt.
Yeah.
You know what's ins, outs, and where to post and when to post, how many times to post, and now you just do it.
Mhm.
You do it now, and now it does what it do. You know, you allow it to take wings by itself, and so, you know, with some effort, you know, you got to, promote it. But anyway,
I want to ask them this, like, what advice would you give anybody out there who's trying to do what you guys are doing or, get themselves started? What kind of advice would you give them?
Never quit. Just keep posting yourself, keep promoting yourself. Post join the groups, like the Reels groups on Facebook. It's good people on there. Just never quit. Like I know there's a lot of people laughing at. A lot of people I personally know don't even speak to me no more, but I don't care.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them laughing at me in the beginning. I'm sure, like they was probably like, then this is another crazy thing. I see a lot of people I know that wasn't even sharing none of my videos, but they was sharing other people's stuff all the time. But now those same people trying to share my videos since they see
That you're blowing up now, that you have like a following now.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. It's like when you at the bottom, people pay you attention, but they don't give you as much attention until they see you at the top.
Yeah.
And then that's when everybody wants to say, hey, can you show me how to do this? Can I get on board? Can I be a part of what you guys got going on? But when you starting out, you could try to get people to get involved, and they be like, hey, you got to pay me to do this, you got to pay me to do that, and they ain't even on that level of stuff that that you should be paying them for. Hey, if you want me to appear your video, you got to pay me to appear your video. It's like, hey, why can't we cross promote each other and both of us get to that level?
Yeah.
people don't want to help other
No.
people.
They don't, especially when they know you. So it's going to be the total strangers. This is what I want to tell the people that's trying to get started. It's going to be all of the total strangers that tell you they love you, that's going to be sharing your videos the most. Like we got a video with 62,900 shares, I believe.
Wow.
And that was one that we made at the mall, just having fun. One weekend. And some people from Decatur get on there, they'll be like, this was made in the Dirty D. So, yeah.
I want to pose that same question to Shay. Like, so what kind of advice would you give people as well who's trying to get involved in this?
I would say don't be afraid to make videos. It don't hurt. It takes a little bit of time out your day. I mean, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have a lot of supporters, people that don't support you. Just never give up. Just keep going. I mean, some months might be bad, some months might be good, but at the end of the day, it's just easy money. You might as well just try, give it a try. And we always here to support and help people. If anybody have any questions or need help, we are here for you guys.
That's what's up.
Well, before we go, wrap this up, again, give everybody your
Social media again.
Okay, so T Flashy Parker on Facebook.
Go ahead and spell it out.
TFLASHY Parker on Facebook and Instagram. And then hers is Shamar Mabins, ShamarMabins on Facebook and Instagram. And then the same names on YouTube, T Flashy and Shamar with the "and" in the middle.
Got you. Want to make sure that they get the right pages because you guys, they got a lot of people out there that's copying your guys' style and stuff.
Yeah.
So want to make sure they get the right pages.
Yeah.
Well, again, we want to thank you guys for coming here into the office and let us interview today. I appreciate you guys showing up today, and definitely a great interview with you guys.
Absolutely. So make sure you like, subscribe,
and follow.
and
Absolutely.
follow.
Absolutely.
On all platforms.
Definitely.
So remember that if you can sing, cook, or clean, and anything in between, make sure that you log on to Heggs Radio.
Yeah.
Out. Man, that was awesome, you
Yeah,
guys.
it was good. I was nervous. No, I changed
Oh, you
it.
changed the
I
name?
changed it too.
Mhm.
Oh.
Man, too many people. I just changed it.
If anything
Oh, that was
in
out.
regard